A very good afternoon. And yes, it's a Sunday and not a Saturday. Dutch bike blogger here on my way from Appingedam to Groningen. Well, as you can see, it's partly cloudy. It's about 22 degrees. Really nice cycling temperature. Weather report. It's going to be dry, although it's going to be windy. Wind is coming from the northwest, 3-4 Beaufort. Not a head-on wind, but a hint wind for me from about 1 o'clock, so a little bit in front. Planning on making regular stops along the way to drink something, to rest my legs and let the blood flow. Well, city center of Appingedam-Wijkstraat. Take it and have it here. Sint Anna-straat. To my left, Dijkstraat, shopping street in Appingedam. Having a look if this is still the Sint Anna-straat. Maybe not. Could have gone left, but I chose to go straight on. Onto Netweg. Thank you, Mr. Cat. Or Mrs. Cat, I don't know. I did not see. Well, through a small street here. which brings me to het bolwerk. Well, I can feel that I have a headwind at the moment, which makes cycling, well, quite hard today. Well, a few things have changed in my setup. I do have my backpack with me, my own bike rack bag case, but also I have a bike case with me which is owned by my father and used on his bike. I got some stuff to take back, and that's why I'm taking a other bag on the back of the bike. When I will, during this bike ride, will go off my bike, I will show you. First of all, let's try to get underway. Again, over this ridiculously high bridge. Although it's partly cloudy, there are some streaks of sunshine. So that's okay. Nice cycling weather. Of course, I will be warm when I get home. But well, that's all in the game, isn't it? Well, Dumpster Deep to my left. And you clearly can see the sky now. Cloudy, but there should be no rain. At least weather forecast told me there would be no rain. Other hand, when there is motregen, in English drizzle, and when the radar does not always pick it up because it's too small to detect. Still a nice headwind. By the way, before I left my parents' area home, we watched the Tour de France. Race bike cycling in the Alps. Not the Alps, the Pyrenees, something. On the border of France and Spain. And then on the French side. Yesterday they had time trials. Average speed 46 kilometers an hour, which is amazingly fast. I'm not doing half of that at the moment. No clue how late I'm gonna end up at home. Like I said, I'm not gonna race. It's not a game, but I have to finish first. And do not wish to get super tired. Yeah. Other bridge over some water. Not sure what it's called. When you have a look at the map you can see. Google Street View, Google Maps, my biggest friend on the internet. Two bike riders in front of me. Looks like the woman on the right is also driving a quite old bike. The bike appears to be in a much better condition than my bike. She has still chromium on their rims of their wheels. Well, I don't. And it looked like she had a bike with handbrakes, not operated by cables but by some rods and some pivot points and whatnot. See if I can go here and stop somewhere to show you my setup of my bike, bags, racks, things. Well, looks like I'm driving around now, but here is some quiet area Let's turn and get off the bike and show you, so you know what I am up to at the moment as far as my setup. Peace and quiet over here. Well, on this side my own bag, the cheap one I bought for $5.99 at Kruidvat, which is stuffed with gear, shoes, a pair of pants, a raincoat, my watch is in there in the box. And this one is a much nicer bag. This is the bag I lent for my father's bike. You can see the details. It has a much nicer connection on there. This clip here, well, it's totally different. This has two locks on the lid. Fast rider. Some kind of bag I looked at, 40 euros or 35 or so. One thing, this has a carrying handle which is attached to the lid, but it's quite okay. Well, this is a setup. I'm a little wider than normal. Something I have to get used to. Well, this is a setup I'm driving with at the moment. It does work.